week goes on with how cruel spring can be. Yesterday felt like winter.
Yes.
Today's decent.
It's fine.
Tomorrow's not great.
It's fine. It's so weird, but like it does still feel like spring even when it's chilly.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
You can
this
tell
morning.
we're on that path.
Yeah, the birds and all that chirping around. I did a very spring thing today. I was cleaned my windows.
Oh,
You know, if you have
risky
the kind
move
that can
already.
like tilt in. Well, I'm sure I'll have to do it again
I was
because I
gonna
have
say.
a 4-year-old that
Early
puts his
start for that.
hands all over them anyways. But that feels like a spring thing to do. In the winter, you say, forget
leave
it.
it alone.
It is what it is. We're going to get to 42 in Portland. We're not going to get a whole lot warmer than this. 45 in Topsom, that's one of the warm spots. 40 in Freiburg, Parsonsfield, 43 degrees. And then upper 30s to around 40 degrees across central and northern Maine as well. Sun, we have a lot of it, but it's not going to last too much longer over western Maine. You can see those clouds just starting to move now into kind of the lakes region of New Hampshire. So they'll be here shortly, and we will cloud up. If you're in Bangor or points east, it's going to take most of the day before those clouds move in. And then right behind the clouds is our first batch of precipitation, which is a warm front right here. So initially, it's cold enough in quite a few spots, almost the entire area, to see snow. And then tonight it gets warmer, and our next batch that comes in tomorrow will be in the form of rain. So you watch those clouds come in, and then the batch comes in. It's going to be close initially, so it may actually start as a little bit of rain at 40, 41 in Portland, but then the column should actually cool itself, and we get down to some snow here. This is 10 o'clock, and I think, we're coating, probably not the roads, but, everything else, your car if it's parked, grass, decks, stuff like that. I think we're able to coat it with temperatures in the mid-30s. But then after that, it moves to the north, and we get rid of this batch of precipitation. The second one comes in tomorrow, and at that point, we're in the warm sector, so we're in the upper 30s and low 40s, and it's enough for it to be rain and some heavy periods of rain in there. Now, I think this model's a little optimistic on the timing of moving this rain out. I would love for it to be right. I think it's too quick, though, and you can see it tries to back end this thing in the afternoon at 2 o'clock, which would be glorious. I think it's a little fast, though. We might get a break in there where it's not raining, but there is another batch that will come through. And there could even be a rumble of thunder in here Saturday night as temperatures are in the mid to upper 50s, and it's a little bit convective, which is not super common for, I guess it'll be the beginning of April at that point, but still, that's on the early side. We get this out of here, and then we're in better shape on Sunday, which is a fine day, but it's breezy. It's only in the upper 30s. Or so it's not a particularly warm day. So as far as accumulation goes, we'll see some 1s, a couple of 2s possible, especially in the mountains and into central New Hampshire. After that, we don't have a whole lot going on Monday and Tuesday. It gets relatively mild for those days, and we're watching a chance to really catch something warm on Thursday of next week. And I know that's a while out, but the signal is really interesting because we got a good ridge in here just at the right time. And if we can line this up correctly, we might be talking about 65 to near 70, which I say that in that kind of voice because it's relatively difficult to do, but it looks like it could happen Thursday of next week. So that'll be nice if that happens. There will be some rain right before that. So the key, again, is the timing of the front. Typically, and this is something that Joe Cooper taught me years ago when I first came here, that a lot of times the coast does their best when a cold front has already come through, which may be the case on Thursday. Winds turn, we don't have to deal with the ocean, and that's when,
shift.
yeah, and we wait for the actual air mass in there. So that looks good. Again, Saturday is not great, but at least the second half of the weekend looks pretty good.
Right, we'll salvage half of it.
Yeah.
Except for the birthday party tomorrow.
Yeah, we got
Bad
bingo
timing.
cards for that.
Oh,
So.
perfect. All right, so you have a plan. Okay, thanks.